Hey, thank you for joining me for today's video. I'm Rick Chapo with DMCAagentservice.com. So today's subject is user-generated content and the DMCA. Basically, what is user-generated content under the DMCA? So the DMCA is a federal law in the United States. It was enacted in 1998, and it has a number of different provisions that address certain copyright topics. But probably the most commonly used or commonly noted is Section 512C, which addresses copyright infringement online. It creates a informal process for resolving infringement claims. That works the vast majority of time, not always, but usually. And under 512C, you also have the DMCA immunity provision. It's also called a safe harbor. So what this provision says basically is that if you are a website or an app owner and you allow users to upload content to your site or your app, you cannot be held liable for copyright infringement based on the content that they upload. So let's use an example. Facebook. Okay, I have a Facebook page. I see an image on a magazine website, and I copy the image and I post it to my Facebook page without permission. Okay, that's probably going to be copyright infringement. Now, I can be held liable for that. I'm the one that copied it and republished it. Can Facebook? And under the DMCA, the answer is no, so long as they follow a particular compliance process. You will have to follow the compliance process as well. It's not that difficult. Don't freak out. You can go to our site, dmcaagentservice.com, to see an article on it. You can also look it up on YouTube. If you go to our YouTube channel, we have videos on it there as well. It's not difficult, so don't get too worried about it. Now, as long as you follow that compliance process, though, it's a get out of jail card. You cannot be held liable for monetary damages. Now, I guess somebody could go after you for an injunction or something of that sort, but they're not going to make any money out of it, so they're almost never going to. In fact, I can't even think of any cases where that's happened in 20 years since the law has been enacted. So, user-generated content. Now, when we say that, it certainly sounds like you have to generate the content. So if I go out and I take a photo of my dog playing on the front lawn and I post it to my Facebook page, is that user-generated content? Well, certainly. I'm the one that took the photo and pasted it. I'm the one that created it. And under copyright law, once I create that image, I automatically invested with copyright in it. But what if we take a situation where I go to a site, I'm just browsing around the web, and I see a editorial cartoon that I think is funny, and I copy it and repost it to my Facebook page. Okay, well, in that situation, I didn't create the content. That's not my content. I didn't draw the cartoon. I didn't think it up. I just reposted it. Is that user-generated content under the DMCA? Will Facebook be protected or not? And the answer is yes, it is. Under the DMCA, the issue isn't who created the content. The issue is who's posting it. So when I post any content that's not my own, that could trigger, some type of a DMCA complaint or copyright infringement complaint, the DMCA is still going to apply there. The only situation where the DMCA is not going to apply is if I had a ownership or employment relationship with the site in question. So let's say that I own a forum, and my forum is on hobbits from the Lord of the Rings. Okay. And I go out and I see, some random video that somebody's posted to YouTube, but they do not have the share function activated. And I go ahead and I rip that video anyways. The videos of, something to do with the Hobbit, of course. And then I post it to my forum. Well, in that situation, because I'm not independent of the forum, I'm the actual owner of the forum, then I'm going to not be able to take advantage of the DMCA. If that person who created that video files a copyright infringement action against my forum and against me, well, the DMCA just isn't going to provide any protection. So to keep that distinction in mind, if your users are uploading it and your users don't have any relationship with you, they don't own the company with you, or they're not your web designer, then the DMCA will protect you. And that's really kind of the key situation that we see people run into, 10 million out of 10 million one times online. And so how many people should use the DMCA? What if you have a small site with a blog? What if you just allow people to post comments? The general rule seems to be to comply with the DMCA if you allow users to upload anything to your site, because people are creative and you never know what they'll upload. Maybe they upload a paragraph of text that looks very well thought out, and then you receive a copyright infringement complaint from the New York Times because that paragraph of text actually was in one of their articles. We've seen that before. Those kinds of situations. So generally, if you allow your users to upload anything to your site, go ahead and comply with the DMCA. If you need an agent, that's part of the compliance process. You can get one through us at $70 a year at dmcaagentservice.com. And that would really be your only cost. So for $70 a year, you get immunity from copyright infringement claims based on content uploaded by your users. That's a pretty good deal. So anyways, if you have any questions or comments, post them below. I'll be happy to answer them. Thanks for watching today's video. Have yourself a good one.